Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm that young bull, and in today's video, me and my girlfriend,
Angelica,
are going to be continuing with part 2 of our dual comp series, talking about, our relationship and how we very first met and everything else. So, with that said, let me give you guys, let me catch you up to speed as to what's going on currently in this story. So basically, me and Angelica met at our college orientation. We were in the same group, and they had a dance one night, and she saw me, DYB dancing shirtless up on the ladies, and she was a little attracted. So she came up and talked to me. She gave me her name, but not her last name. And then, we went to go home, and all I had was her very first name, but I was able to find her on Facebook, so I added her from there. And I guess that brings everyone up to speed. So with that said, let's continue. So yeah, I was able to find Angelica on Facebook through someone else who I met there who had actually added her. Yeah, Jack. So, I was very interested in Angelica, and so was Jack. So I wasn't going to necessarily, flirt with her while I was at orientation, but now that I'm back home, I don't care anymore. So, I added her up, and we started talking a lot. And at the time, I didn't have a laptop, so, I would have to use the desktop downstairs.
Yeah, and I got my MacBook Pro before you did, so we would use the desktop with my MacBook Pro until you got yours, which you got yours 2 months early, or almost 3 months early.
Well, it was a pain because I was using the desktop to talk to her on webcam with her while I already had a girlfriend, and let me tell you, these webcam chats were not always rated G. Even though I had a girlfriend, so that young biddy, she had me set in her heart. She knew what she wanted. But so we would use the desktop, and that's pretty weird because webcam and shit when your family's around is just strange. So I was supposed to get a MacBook Pro for school, but my parents weren't going to give it to me until I very first left. And I guess I was able to convince them to give it to me in July or June or something.
Yeah, it was
pretty much.
early.
Yeah, pretty much the only reason why I wanted it was so I could talk to her all the time on webcam, in private, if you know what I'm saying. So I had a girlfriend, and Angelica, why don't you just tell them a little bit about some of the stuff we would do on weekend, some of the stuff you would say, some of the promises you would make, even though I still had a girlfriend.
Well, sometimes, a little show, I guess you would say, not very G-rated at all, and we're not going to talk about that or go into any details, but that's all you need to know. And one of the promises I made him was, I will have you. As mine.
While I had a girlfriend.
I wanted him real bad, so I was like, I'll have you. You'll be mine. It's gonna happen, regardless.
And, so this was where the problem sparked. Because not only did she like me, but she, seriously liked me. It was set in her mind that we were gonna be together, and I liked her as well, and we were, doing shit on webcam. And, but I had a girlfriend. So it's she was going to be going to college in Florida, and Angelica was going to be in college at me, but I'd already...
In the same dorm,
but I already had been dating my girlfriend for 3-4 months, and, I didn't want to...
Oh my god, when you met me, you were only dating for 2 months, so it's not broken up easily.
Well, yeah, I guess, I don't know, but...
He dragged it on. He was supposed to break up in July, but he didn't, and that really...
Yeah, I don't know.
I was really upset.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I really didn't want to be with this other girl. I wanted to be with Angelica, but I don't...
kept doing what you're doing.
I don't know why. I just, I didn't want to break up. I don't...
It just made everything super hard.
I don't like hurting people's feelings, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta do what you gotta do, and I wasn't doing what I had to do. But eventually, the time came, but that's a story for another day. And it's an extremely interesting story, extremely funny. That'll probably be in part 3 or part 4.
Yeah.
But, so, we ended up, we were talking a lot, and at the time, Angelica, she was also seeing another dude.
Yeah, but we weren't dating, and he really meant nothing to me. It was just a complete waste of my time.
Although you would say he meant so much to you to try to make me jealous.
Yeah, well, you did the same thing with her.
Except I was actually dating her.
So?
But, so she'd always bring this dude out trying to make me jealous and shit, which it would work sometimes, but, you know.
Whenever you brought up her, it would always work for me.
Yeah. Because, we both really did like each other. We, she just lived in New Jersey, I lived in Pennsylvania, we were both...
So we couldn't see each other. We wanted to over the summer.
Yeah.
We wanted to.
But, I mean, obviously, my girlfriend wasn't going to be like, yeah, go to New Jersey.
Go hang out with this girl
that you met at orientation that I don't know.
that likes you.
That you webcam with every day. But so yeah, that was pretty much that. So we talked about this summer, but at the time Angelica was also drinking and stuff, which she doesn't do anymore. And I'm pretty against drinking. A lot of you guys think that I that I advocate drinking and drugs, but I'm actually pretty against it. So that kind of bothered me. And the fact that I wanted to date her and she wanted to date me, I just let her know, well, you know what, drinking isn't okay. So that sparked a fight between us, even though we liked each other. I guess between that and the fact that I was still dating Julia
and that I was with
John, yeah, it just caused some problems because it's like
it caused a lot of problems. We had a lot of problems.
We wanted to be together, but we just couldn't be together.
Impossible.
So it was causing problems. Like, she was doing shit to make me jealous. I was doing shit to make her jealous. I couldn't really be with her because I had a girlfriend, but yet I wanted to be with her. So it was causing so many problems. So anyways, we ended up getting to a really big fight, like about a week before we actually went back to school.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what it was about, but
we were not talking at all.
Yeah, we weren't talking at all. And so the week went on, and because we would talk pretty much all day, every day.
Yeah.
And we would webcam every night, really late into the night.
Texting 24/7.
Yeah, texting all the time, which is something that my own girlfriend wouldn't do. She was a pretty bad girlfriend. It's not that you have to text people 24/7, but I'm talking about maybe like less than 5 texts a day. It was pretty bogus, man. I like to keep in contact with my girlfriend because
you like the attention he got from you.
Yeah, she wasn't giving me the attention that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel cared about.
Yeah.
And Angelica was giving me that. So Angelica was basically giving me everything my other girlfriend wasn't. But I didn't want to just leave her straight up because I wasn't even back at school yet. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to just like straight up leave her for no offense, but like a chick that I barely even knew in real life.
He didn't want to break up with her. He just wanted to have fun all summer.
Yeah, but that's pretty much what it was. But,
yeah.
But so with that said, yeah, we were in a fight, and then it's time to go back to school. We packed all of our belongings up. Her from New Jersey, me from Pennsylvania, not even talking. We get to school on move-in day. We see each other, and that's where we're gonna have to cut you off. You guys are gonna have to see what happens. We're in the middle of a big fight, not even talking. We see each other on move-in day, the first time in real life, I guess, since we first met.
Since orientation.
After all that stuff had gone over through the summer. So this is our very first encounter after all that stuff. And you guys are going to have to stay tuned for part 3. Should be exciting. Yeah, it'll be exciting.
It will be.
So if you guys enjoyed this video, what do they need to do, baby?
Like it, comment, favorite.
And subscribe and pin. No, but seriously, I mean, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to let us know in the comments or leave it a rating or a favorite or whatever, so we know you guys want to see more videos from the future, because we definitely enjoy doing this.
Yeah, and I mean, if this is the first one you watch, you should probably watch the first one first. And
there'll be an annotation on the screen throughout the whole video, so make sure you check out part 1 if you missed it, and when part 3's up, there'll be an annotation as well. So if you're watching this in the future, then I guess it's already there. But anyways, enough of the rambling. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, why don't you go ahead and leave it a like. If you loved it, go ahead and favorite it. And why don't you pin me to your homepage so you can stay up to date with everything it is I'm doing on YouTube. But most importantly, feel free to subscribe so you can see more videos from me and Angelica and everything else I'm doing in the future. That said, any last words for the cutie by subscribers?
Just be prepared for the other parts.
For part 3.
Get better.
That is when stuff starts to get truly crazy.
It gets a lot better.
If you thought little webcam strip teases were nuts while I had a girlfriend, just wait until we get back to college. But it could also be bad since we left it off on a bad note. Obviously, we'll have to see. All right, guys, love you. Keep it easy. Keep it easy. Peace.